Zach Siegel is the president of the Boston University College Republicans. We talked to him in September after Charlie Kirk was killed. Siegel is now claiming on social media that he is the reason ICE showed up at an Alston car wash earlier this month and hauled off 9 employees. Siegel posting on X, "I've been calling ICE for months on end. This week they finally responded to my request to detain these criminals. As someone who lives in the neighborhood, I've seen how American jobs are being given away to those with no right to be here. Pump up the numbers."
It's frankly appalling to see somebody that's proud of destroying an entire family, an entire community. These people, all 9 of them, no criminal records at all, yet he's referring to them as criminals.
Todd Pomerleau is the attorney who represents the 9 detainees, 5 women and 4 men. He says Siegel, who was born in London and schooled in the UK, according to the BU Athletics website, certainly can exercise his First Amendment rights here in the U.S. But Pomerleau finds his arguments ironic.
He's talked about how these jobs are being taken by 9 people working at a car wash. Well, he's taking up a college student seat who's from America by his same rationale.
The 9 workers were detained on the morning of November 4th. Pomerleau says many of them do hold legal status and valid work permits that they were never given a chance to produce.
They were grabbed and thrown in a van, never given any opportunity to explain who they were, where they're from.
Zach Siegel did not return our request for an interview or comment. The BU student is an intern for Republican candidate for governor.
Zach Siegel, come to the floor. You definitely need to come to the floor. Why were those hardworking people bothering you so much? Why were these people bothering you so much? And this is his justification, okay? My intention was simple: to protect my community and uphold rule of law. And he says some more. No matter who you are or what you believe, threats and intimidation are unacceptable. But didn't this happen to them people that work at the car wash? They had to be threatened and intimidated by ICE. I mean, these were you jealous of their job? Is that what you wanted? You wanted to be someone who washed cars and they were in your way for your employment? And you go in there and think that stuff is okay. Say, yeah, it was me. Raise my hand.
Some people are craving fame, so let's give it to them. This gentleman right here goes to BU and also serves as the College Republicans president. And you know what he's really proud of? He's proud of the fact that he called ICE on a local car wash. And the story essentially broke from the student newspaper, who did a hell of a job with this reporting. But what makes this story even crazier is the fact that the guy in question isn't even from the United States himself. He's from the UK. I've got nothing against British people, but this just smells like racism at that point. Because again, a lot of these efforts are just plain racist.
Hi fam, how are you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you so much for your love, your support. I do appreciate. For my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I don't take it for granted. And if you're watching me for the first time, feel free to be part of this family by just subscribing, turn on notification, so anytime I upload a new video, you will always be notified. Yeah, so in today's video, there's this video that has been circulating online where a BU student just decided to snitch on these workers, but he didn't know that they have those documents, they have the right documents, they have the work permit, but he decided to call ICE on them, and it feels so sad. So for me, I would really love to know the motive about all this, because he just say that he feel I don't know. I don't know what really pushed him to the wall to just tell ICE that there are people somewhere that should be deported, because that is just telling us that we have some people somewhere that should be separated from their families, So let's watch this video till the end, because Americans also hate to react to this. Let's hear what they hate to say, then we can come back with more comments. Kindly let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What you think about this young man, what you think about his future, what do you really think about him? Let me know in the comment section, and I will really appreciate. Kindly give this video a like if you find it helpful, so that you can reach as many people as possible. At least when we have many likes, YouTube will know that this is the right video to recommend to other people also to watch. And also kindly share with your friends, with your family. Let them know that we have such people like Zach around us, and we should be very careful. So let's watch, then come back with more comments.
9 workers were kidnapped by masked ICE agents at Alston Car Wash, and the president of the college Republicans at BU is taking credit for it. This young man, his name is Zach Siegel, said that he's been calling ICE for months to encourage them to raid this car wash. And one of the reasons that he gives is that he wants to protect American jobs. Mind you, this young man speaks with a British accent, and it makes you wonder if he even believes the BS that he's selling to people. But that's one of the dangerous things about the Trump administration and the right-wing movement, is that they identify the kernel of truth in real problems that people in this country face, and then they twist them and manipulate them in order to point the blame at regular everyday people instead of at the billionaires and the capitalist system that are the cause of the majority of problems that we really face in our society. And I'll give you an example as it relates to the question of jobs. So far, the biggest achievement of Trump's second administration was convincing Congress to pass the Big Beautiful Bill. This bill allocated an additional $320 billion towards ICE and towards the military. If our government took that $320 billion and invested it in life instead of in death and destruction, we could create on the order of 1.5 million meaningful, stable, well-paying jobs to build a renewable energy grid, or repair our country's crumbling infrastructure, or for people to work in the care economy. So when we understand the scale of resources that our society has at its disposal, we can see it's not really about immigrant versus non-immigrant, or any of the other divisions they try to put between working class people. Our society has the needs to meet every single person's needs. We just need the political power to do so. So let's fight against the demonization of our immigrant communities and put the blame where it really belongs, at the feet of the billionaires.
A BU student says he called ICE for months to get them to raid an Alston car wash. Zach Siegel, who's the president of the BU College Republicans, called the workers working there criminals, and he said he'd been calling ICE for months before the raid actually happened last week. Quote, "As someone who lives in the neighborhood, I've seen how American jobs are being given away to those with no right to be here. The attorney for these workers has said that many of them have legal status, that they had valid work permits to be working there that day, and that they should be released. It's also not clear whether his calls were actually the reason for ICE to raid the car wash. We reached out to ICE to see if they'd be able to confirm, and they declined to comment. So after the raid, the community in Alston rallied around a lot of the workers. They've held vigils, they've raised thousands of dollars in their support for legal fees. BU declined to comment about Siegel's statement specifically. The executive vice president of BU student government said that although he supports free expression for students, that Siegel and the college Republicans are not representative of the wider BU community on this issue. People online have had a very polarizing response to Siegel's comments, especially after he doubled down early this morning. He said, "We have to stand up for this country," end quote.
So I think what we should just know is that we have such people around us. We really have such people around us, because what really motivated Zach to just call ICE on these people, if it was not racism? You just see people who are not of your color, then you think that they are in this country, not not in the right way, let's say that, because you just see them and you're like, these people, they are not supposed to be here. They are taking Americans people jobs, you see, because they are taking Americans people jobs, and it feels so bad. You did not have time maybe to go and consult them, know if they have the right papers. You just saw them and you thought, yeah. So, and you're so proud just to say that I've been reporting to ICE for months. They were not responding, but finally they just responded a week ago, and you feel so proud that families have been separated, and you're still a junior and you're also a student. And the crazy part is that he's not even from US, he's from England. You can imagine, and he's so proud to say that they're taking American people jobs. You're not even from USA, you're still a student. Now that there are vacants at that car wash, are you able to go and help that madam to do her business? Because this is just making her business even to collapse. And I've seen people saying that this lady should just sue Zach. He should sue, she should sue him, for, when these people were taken, of course, their work has to stop for some days before you get other people to come and work for you. So you have just to sue Zach, because what was the motive? And you are so proud, even if it is attention that you needed. And this Zach is the same person that talked about Charlie Kirk. So I don't know, some people are just pretenders, or we really don't know. I even lack words on what to say about these guys, because it's so painful. It's so heartbreaking, just seeing someone who sees people who are very hardworking, people trying to work for their families, people trying to work for themselves, just to get that money. We are all chasing for that bag, Then you go call eyes on them, and you're so proud, and they have been taken to different states, so you even don't know what is going to happen to them. They have the right documents, they were not given that chance, that opportunity to say anything. You can imagine how their families are so much frustrated. It's so bad. So what is happening to their families? If they were the provider of the family, what is happening to their children? If some of them have children, what is really happening to them? What is happening even to them, to where they are? We can't know, we can't tell what is happening to them, So it feels so bad, it feels so sad, even if it is attention sometimes that we are seeking for. I really think it was not necessary for him to comment and say that he's the one who caused that. So it means that he needed attention, or what? Because why go ahead and just say that you are the one who called ice on them? Where he wants to go and work, I think they should consider that. They should consider that, because he's a snitch. Guys, we should not allow such people around us. Your friends should see this, and they should consider if they still want to be your friends or not. They should see the kind of a person you are. You breaking families, and you're so young. I really love to see his life after 10 years, after 20 years. But the thing with such people, they don't care. They don't care, because he knew what will come out of this, but he still went ahead, did it, and he's so proud of it. So kindly let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I will really appreciate. What do you think about this guy? What do you think that should be done to this guy? But this is all that things that the government wants. So I think the government has no problem with him. They don't see any big deal with him because this is what they really, really want. And for him, because he's on a visa, student visa, he's taking that chance for those people who are supposed to be there, for students, American students who are supposed to be there. He's also taking his chance. For him just saying that he's taking these people, they are taking American people work. Now you have to go and work there. Kindly let me know what you think in the comment section, and I will really appreciate. I'll see you in the next video. For now, it's just a bye.